Hi, Ned. I can't see us.
I'm trying. Well, see, because this is a
There
first.
we are.
We're experiencing a first right now. Do you want to tell everybody what that first is?
I think this is the first time Ned has gotten Facebook Live to work on his laptop.
Right, and I'm hoping it's going to work because we've got this circle going around in the left corner now, but we'll see soon enough. All right, so we probably have a lot to talk about, maybe more than we can talk about in one video. It's just after Easter, and let me make a quick apology, because you know what I did? Probably several apologies. Easter morning, I printed out the first order of worship that I drafted last week, and it did not have the right call to worship and opening prayer because I changed them later. So that was the problem. If you saw, Luke and I said, there was a bit of a problem, and that's what it was. So I apologize for that. That was my bad. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. So help me with that, please. All right. Assuming people can see what this is, what is this, Lori?
These are the upper rooms, the May-June devotion.
And what were you just saying about them?
We're going to put them in the narthex, and if you would like to pick up a copy for May and June, feel free to come by and pick one up.
Now, of course, you can also read this online. You don't need a hard copy, but yeah, we'll make these available because they have come. Is there anything else you want to say about the narthex or people coming by? Wear a mask if you do.
We are also collecting for King George Social Services Food Bank. We don't have any particular food we're looking for, just food that if you want to donate, you can leave it in the narthex during non-working hours. If you want to come in during working hours, you can come to the ramp entrance. We'll let you in. If you want to send money to help support that, just make sure to mark on your check that it's for the King George Social Services Food Bank or local missions or something like that.
Okay. Now, we have to move very quickly. It says we're at 3.5 minutes already. That shocks me. We got a new letter from the bishop today, and it points out that with Governor Northam's executive order being in place through June 10th right now, the earliest we can anticipate being together in worship is June 11th. And she did mention about the governor talked about rescinding that, reviewing it. From what I heard, he might give us a new date tomorrow. So we'll see about that. But, no in-person worship, no drive-in worship, no drive-through worship. We are limited to online, and that's for safety reasons. And we have other directions from the Conference for Safety. There was something I forwarded you this morning about pastoral care. Like if I go by and visit somebody, I was talking to somebody Sunday who's just out of the hospital and said, I'll see if you're up for a visit. I may have to stay outside your door. And they said, when there's a will, there's a way. So yeah, pastoral visits are still possible. Excuse me. Then we're also talking about helping hands because we believe we've had a request for that. And so we were looking at some guidelines on how we might do that. So there's a lot going on. We will keep you informed. And we ask for everybody's prayers. Anything else we need to say?
Nothing I could think of.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully this worked.
Can you tell if anybody is watching?
It said Cordy was. Yeah, Cordy's watching.
Hi, Cordy.
So yeah, so far so good. But we
must have gotten through.
We're still learning. We're still learning. So thank you for your patience and for your prayers. Okay. And live video.